Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Wrestle Talk Radio, the Monday edition. Now, but before we begin, I want, just so you know, no, I am not CJ Matthews, the regular host of this show. He still can't be here. So, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Shane Jericho. Hollywood Shane Jericho. Now, I've hosted this show before, but the reason why I'm here now is because there's some things I want to get off my chest about what happened at the G Money pay-per-view. There's a whole lot of stuff going down, and basically, now, I ask for this time to host this show for one particular reason. There's a couple of people I would like to have a conversation with in 3-Dub. But before we go there, I just let's make a little programming note that just in case for those of you who was wondering why there was no Wrestle Talk Radio during the weekend, during Friday or Saturday or Sunday, because the owners of the network wanted to basically focus, because we got a lot going down, and basically we were pretty much working on two stories. The situation with Manny Ortiz, which we'll get into that a moment later, and wanted to cover the pay-per-view, which we did, in my hometown, Massachusetts, G Money. But Friday, the pay-per-view Wrestle Talk Radio will return at its regular time. But you're gonna have this weekend coming up, you're gonna have a triple header, because not only will you have Wrestle Talk Radio on Friday, Saturday you're gonna have a special edition where, do an interview, you're gonna hear an interview that was done with the best cruiserweight in the world, and now he's calling himself the sexiest cruiserweight in the world, Tyler Ace. Then after that, Sports Talk Radio will return with Omarion Hickbottom, where he will discuss the situation in Rapid City, how a couple of, that's a whole nother issue, but you're not going to want to miss what's coming up this weekend. Oh man, it's going to be big. Now, let's get into the show, shall we? Now, normally we talk about BCW and how great is your blah blah blah, but let's be real. They pretty much got rid of the majority of their roster, and they got rid of their best asset. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe the guy's high, or maybe Baron Blade is on that stuff. Who really knows? But so we're not going to talk about BCW because their product is garbage. What we are going to talk about is Japan. The talent in Japan. What we are going to talk about is the talent in Mexico. What we are going to talk about is the talent in Europe. And I will get to you why we're talking about this. Because basically, this upcoming month, we got a big thing going down, ladies and gentlemen. Where, once again, it's about that time. Where the best cruiserweights in the world come together for a common cold. Oh yeah, the it's about that time, the COD Juniors tournament. Now, I know Tyler Ace has won this tournament multiple times, but however, we might we don't know if he's entering in this tournament since he's technically under contract with HWA. And he has a working relationship with 3Dub. So we don't know what's going to go down there. But if he does take part in this tournament, just to let you know, Tyler, if we meet in this tournament, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to out wrestle you. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to outshine you. And I'm going to make you look really bad, Tyler. But that's another story for another time. Now, let's get into the situation at 3Dub of what happened. Pay-per-view. Yeah, there was a lot of great matches. Women's title match. Queen Fiona took on Cruella. It was epic. It was awesome. I mean, hell, the pay-per-view was good. Don't forget the ladder matches, the title matches. Congratulations to the winners. It's awesome. But there's one match that I want to basically talk about right now. It's the tag match between the Scottish Warrior teaming with Gorilla Cruz, taking on James Black and Big Daddy What's-His-Face. You know, this situation between James Black and Devil Dog got a lot of people's attention, especially around the wrestling world. Everybody and their mother is commenting on this. So I've decided, you know what? It's time for Hollywood Shane Jericho to comment on this situation too. You see, a lot of people has been hopping on the bandwagon, trying to brownie faces at James Black for what he did to Devil Dog. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't normally care for Devil Dog because the last time he pretty much acted like he didn't know who I am. But I bet you Pillar the Post Diamond to whatever you want to call it, if he brought his old ass to Japan, he'll know who I am. Because I will super kick his old ass right out of the building. I would have put Devil Dog down. Worser than what James Black did. But this is not about that. It seems like everybody's on the bandwagon. See, I know Tyler Ace has touched on this a lot. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even like Tyler Ace. But what he said was not wrong. We are wrestlers. This is what we do. We get hurt in this business. Sometimes our careers ends in certain type of matches. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't care for Devil Dog, but I don't want to see his career end. Don't get me wrong. But to be honest, I don't have a problem with what James Black did either. So now you got guys like the Scottish Warrior Ian King coming out of nowhere talking about, I'm going to defend the honor of Devil Dog by fighting James Black. Even though getting mad and upset because of what James Black did to Devil Dog. Now, once again, I'm going to remind you of this. I know I said this before, but I'll say this again, ladies and gentlemen. We are wrestlers. Devil Dog got injured in a match. Doing what he is paid to do. James Black did what he was paid to do. And it seems like to me, it seems like to Tyler Ace, that people are getting mad because James Black did what he was paid to do, and that was to beat Devil Dog, which is what he did. Now, the Scottish Warrior Ian King wants to have a hissy fit talking about. Would you excuse? We gotta go to commercial break. And we're back. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Now, he had his chance to get his revenge against Devil Dog during a match on Rebellion. He failed. He got another opportunity to get revenge on James Black in a tag match with Gorilla Cruz as his partner against James Black and some other guy. He failed again. Now he's blaming his partner for not getting the ring. I am sorry. I know a lot of people think I'm a dick for saying this, but I'm going to be blunt and I'm going to be honest. I find this whole thing amusing and funny as hell because basically it seems to me that you just can't beat this man. It seems to me you failed in a tag match, then you're blaming your tag team partner for not getting in the ring. Now you want to challenge the guy who was your partner at the pay-per-view. Now, ask yourself one question. Now, I know probably the Scottish Warrior is going to get angry, is going to get a little missed, going to get mad because I am saying these things, but I'm going to make this perfectly clear. Ian King, anytime you want to do something about it, all you have to do is hop on a plane and come to Japan. Or better yet, I'll fight you in Scotland, in your hometown, in your homeland. Or if 3-Dub will allow it, I'll come to 3-Dub, fight you there too. But it seems to me, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to face reality. This is all nonsense. James Black did what he was paid to do. That's all this is. People now want to villainize the guy because he did what he was paid to do, and that was win the match against Devil Dog. It's just that simple. Now, if people can't understand that, then I don't know what to tell them. But anyway, as our time is winding down, I would just like to thank everybody for joining the special edition of Wrestle Talk Radio on Monday. It will be back at its regular time on Friday at 4 p.m. on the DBN network. And who knows, I might be here again. So, this is your boy, Hollywood Shane Jericho, signing off and saying, we'll see you after the matches. Oh, by the way, invitations just sent out. See you after the matches, everybody.